Oh. Why is this big? What kind of crazy ass file is this? Why has this done this? Alright, hopefully, let me know when you're back, guys. Remember, remind everyone else to press F5. Yeah, the stream died. The stream died. People must have been on really major delay there. We did. We had a rip stream there. No, it wasn't. Can everybody remind people to press F5? My PlayStation 4 just crashed the stream. Would you believe it? Because my PS4 just timed out because I haven't touched it for about, well, I think I got the timer on 40 minutes, something like that. Basically, I've been playing PlayStation while getting World vs. World Pips, is what I've been doing this afternoon. And I haven't touched it, so it timed out. So as it timed out, it flicked my TV onto the other HDMI automatically, the splitter I've got. It flicked my TV behind me, which I'm not even using right now. It flicked it to another signal, which then Windows 10 detected, and then it refreshed all three of my monitors at once, which made OBS cry, and we crashed. So basically a huge daisy chain just happened, which brought the stream down thanks to the PlayStation 4 timing out. That was ridiculous. Wow. That was really, really, really crazy. All right, anyway, hello, everybody. We're back. I guess on Wooden Potatoes 2, people won't see the original intro to this stream, but that's fine. Big stream. We're getting legendaries. We're going to be making a lot of big progress. Now, at the end of the last stream, we were struggling a bit with spirit shards, but yeah, I'm happy to say that within 3.5 hours, we had 200. So, as far as I remember, the state of this account is right now, I'm suddenly scared, but I'm pretty sure we have got 77 clovers. Yeah, we made the Gift of Fortune, didn't we? Isn't it fully made in here already? Isn't it fully made? We did that on the last stream? Yeah. So, we're going to spend these 200s right here, right now. This is the last of the spirit shards. We're just getting into it today, right? We've just started, so you guys won't sort of have the big relief for this. But trust me, this is going to feel good. This is like, a big, big moment here. So, we're going to buy a bloodstone shard for 200 spirit shards, yeah? And I even got 9 extra. I suck about for everyone else who was farming at the time. And 250 Obsi shards, Gift of Battle, Gift of Exploration, Bloodstone shard equals Gift of Mastery. Thank Christ. So now we've got the Gift of Fortune, the Gift of Mastery, and the Precursor. All we need to do is make the Gift of Rodgort. So we're back to the crafting section. Do you remember we did a stream for the last one with the crafting? But this time, we've already got our disciplines basically there. So we're going to have to do some dungeons today, basically. That's it. Some dungeons, and we'll have the legendary. And that's the way that it should go. Let's turn on the audio for you guys, shall we? Let's go over here. Let's turn this up. You guys probably want a bit of music, a bit of environment, way less effects. And then let's turn this on and this on. So that's really good. I'm really, really, really happy with that. So once we've made this as well, we will buy another legendary. So by the end of the stream, guys, we're going to have 2 legendaries. That's it. We've used both Gift of Exploration. This whole series started with us getting map completion to get Gifts of Exploration, as you guys recall. We've now used both of those Gifts of Exploration. We'll do the party in a second, guys. We've now used both of those Gifts of Exploration. And we're at a point where finally we can make some amazing progress. So this is really, really, really good. Okay. Whew. So let's first assess what Rodgort needs for the Gift of Rodgort, which is, I guess I'm gonna have to wiki this at the moment, aren't I? We're gonna need the sigil and the runestone. So Gift of Rodgort. Now the reason I'm choosing Rodgort is because I know that the crafting things we're close to be able to do. So we need a Gift of Wood. Didn't we do a Gift of Wood before as well? So we're already pretty close with that. So the sigil on this is the Sigil of Fire. So here we go. 4 items, guys. Remember, we want 4 items to combine into the Gift of Rodgort. So Sigil of Fire. And our money's going to start going down again now, sadly. Oh, should I do these last loot boxes? This is the most money we will see in the game. This is it. Here we go. You guys ready? What is this item? Oh, the Sigil of Fire. This is it. So if you guys want to donate any loot boxes right now, you will contribute to the highest amount of money I guess we've got a chance at. We've got 25k right now. And soon it's going to start snowballing big time. We're going to be spending a lot of this money over the next couple of streams. A huge amount, vast amounts of cash we're going to be spending. I'm so privileged to be able to see this, to be able to see such insane amounts of money. It's ridiculous. So we'll do this. I've got some cool stories for you guys as well on today's stream. Let's just get through the loot boxes first, and give everybody their due. It's not my time for the spotlight yet. It's Geldir. Geldir, I recognize your name. Yeah, you've totally submitted before. Geldir Ishance. Stream is back. Cat came home. Kesha is free. Right. I'll put that in as 50 Ecto. Thank you very much. We'll go on Rodgort. Everyone can bum in on Rodgort today. I keep saying that people are going to bum in on stuff. That doesn't sound right, does it? I'm sure there's some people prone to offense out there, but What? No. What? 23 hours ago? I wasn't even streaming. Why would you donate this? This person's probably not even at the stream. No. Hey, WP, I've been a long-time viewer, and I thought I'd thank you for all the content you've put out over the years with a truly legendary gift for your journey. What? This is the start of the stream. There's not even many people watching right now. Holy shit. Someone has given us the incinerator. John Bladestorm. I recognize that name as well. Have you submitted to this before? No, you haven't. That is obscene. That's ridiculous. Only one other person has done this during this series, and they gave the hammer. And that was months ago. And we started with the 2 great swords. I can't believe it. Do you know what? I feel amazing right now as well, for another reason, John. I'll give everybody a story here, and for John's benefit as well. Before I streamed, right, I used to, occasionally you'd get like some big person from World of Warcraft or you know, these other games, these other titles, and they'd come along and they would stream and they'd have huge audiences, you know, like tens of thousands of people would be watching them, right? And everyone would just flood them with shit. They knew nothing about the game, but people would just you know, throw tons and tons of items and mails and things at them. Whether they were any good, whether they understood any of it at all. And one of my first experiences of noticing this would happen to people who are really like e-celebs and stuff was a guy came to play some Guild Wars 2 PvP. He didn't know anything about PvP, but people had sent him like thousands of gold. But someone sent him in an incinerator. Literally this. There was a street he got an incinerator on the mail. And he was like, oh, this is cool. And he just equipped it. He didn't even give a shit. Not to fly. It was ridiculous. And it's like the most, you know, like it's envy. It's jealous. It's just hate. It's just like, what? I can't believe like people get these amazing gifts and they don't even understand the quality of them. And now today, many years later, I, Wood and Potatoes, am receiving an incinerator. I mean, it's not really me receiving. This is you guys. This is your gift, guys. This is from John Bladestorm to you guys for the giveaway. That's what this is right here. That's insane, John. Thank you so much. I will give you the same message I give to everyone who's ever done something like this. Please, please, you've got like a little while before this giveaway triggers. Please, if you have any regrets over giving this, just mail me and you'll get it back. Like, I know that whole thing of buyer's remorse, right? I don't want you to have been drunk in the middle of the night. And so if you don't want to give this for the giveaway or whatever, just tell me before it all starts and I'll give it back to you and then we'll scrabble around to make our own incinerator or something. That's crazy. Oh, look, someone actually, was it a guy called Soda Poppin'? I can't even remember. But look, people remember. People remember that. That's amazing. So, yeah, that's crazy. Thank you so much, John. I feel bad for the other loot boxes a little bit right now because no one's going to come even close. Let's put him into the Hall of Fame here, guys. John Bladestorm. Ridiculous. He says, I've been a long-time viewer and I thought I'd thank you for the content you put out over the years of a truly legendary gift for your journey. So short and sweet as well, the message, you know? That's really awesome. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We've actually had 2 people give us legendaries now. He can get everything. Oh, we get to do the animations and stuff. Here we go, guys. Let's go back to the treasure trove. I'm updating it right now. Right now. Here we go. Do. All right. Here we go. So keep your eyes on that incinerator block. We didn't even have the pre for that. What a perfect legendary to give. We didn't even have the pre. That's one of the very few we didn't have the pre for. We didn't have the pre for Meteorologicus or for the Bifrost either. Here we go. So, The incinerator. Watch that block, guys. It's going to update. Here we go. Oh, look, it only did it once. Well, fix the audio. Oh, no, it did do it double. That's crazy. Awesome. Wow. And we're now 7 out of 20. By the end of the stream, we could be 9 out of 20, as long as I get my act together and get going. Sorry, I'm geeking out too much. Am I spending too long? I mean, it's a legendary. All right, here we go. We're actually going to click the take button now. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much. That's crazy. All right. Okay. Now to the other people who deserve no less love. Black Lion Mercenary. Who says, I know it's not much, but I know that you'll need them in the future. Catching your streams can be hard due to living in Australia, but I've caught a few recently. Yeah, we shifted slightly earlier in the day, which hit viewership, but I think it has opened up people in other time zones a little bit. I hope all goes well and you get your spirit shard soon. I did indeed. Thanks very much. Oh, this was from 4 days ago as well. I think this is from the Monday stream. Also, do you think they will ever do anything with globs of dark matter? I have over 750. I hope so. I hope all those fringe and loose and weird currencies get something added to them, basically, right? Because it's a bit off. I'd rather they do that than bloat more currencies with new expansions. Devon Slither, a huge fan, been watching a long time. Thank you. Wow, that's 250 ecto. Let's not sneer at this, guys. 250 ecto is still a crazy donation. Thank you very, very, very much there to Devon. We might even be spending that very, very soon. That's lovely of you. Best of luck on the MFing. MFing? I'm not quite sure what the MFing is, but thank you to Yerm, who contributed a lovely little 10G for a legendary there. That's beautiful. Sorry, guys, I'm not really looking at chat right now. I do want to get through this. Submit. Big fan of the show. I want to give you something that will mix up the mundaneness. I think we already read this one, didn't we? Yeah, that was the Twisted Watchwork portal, right? I think we inputted that guy already. Here's the other 333 gold from last week, so we'll grab that as well now. And here we have Royal, who says, got this from Mapcom last stream, so I'm giving it back. Oh, you got lucky with 40 leather. Thank you very much. 40 leather. We might even spend that in just a second. Thank you very much. That's badass. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Oh, the website's been a little bit slow, but you should be rolled into the system in just a second. There we go. And 3 minutes ago, Yonorid says it's no incinerator, but it's something. Thank you very much for the Shards of Glory, the PvP stuff I'll put here, and well, this as well, obviously. We're going to need some of that stuff later, I think. But thank you. Oh, no, will we ever need these? I don't know. I can't remember. But thank you. Thank you very much. There we go. Cool. Oof. Oh, I need a fan on me or something now. One, because it's hot in this room, because I have to lock myself in silently. But two, because Jesus Christ, I can't believe we just got an incinerator. You know, I will never be able to predict Twitch. I will never be able to predict the generosity. You know, it's really not something you can... Like, I can't go on a stream and be like, hey guys, you know what would be really nice? It would be really nice if you gave me 10 legendaries today. It would be really nice. And, you know, like, and then bait people into... You can't do it. And then just randomly one day, someone will do something ridiculously kind and lovely. Thank you so much. An incinerator. I can't believe it. Now, of course, we'll go to join its friends. The other 6 on the other account. Oh, this is exciting stuff. This is... What a start to the stream, eh? All right. Okay. So yeah, we got 26,591 gold. We got... some more ecto here, which I'll sell just to bump it up a bit more. And we'll go get our rune stones now. And we'll get back on track with what I was talking about earlier. So here we go. We are missing out exciting stuff. Who's missing out exciting stuff? What? How are you missing out? You're here, aren't you? Okay. So, Icy Runestones. Let's hope Jormag's dead or the guy's spawned or whatever it is that needs to be done. I hope you don't... Oh, sorry. Oh, the overlay. Oh my god, you guys have been looking at this the whole fucking time. Jesus Christ. It's cool, people. Chill, alright? Look, don't bust my balls for not being very good at my job. Alright, people. Yesterday, I saw a season 1 movie from a YouTuber called Dreamy Abaddon. Was so cool. Yeah, that launched a while ago. I should be in that. Basically, they just compiled a ton of different content creators stuff all together. And that's what came out, which is pretty nice. Alright, okay, so here we go. Let's go on in. So yeah, okay. I have an apology to make as well. A while ago, someone donated me some money and specifically said you should buy the game Nier Automata and play it. And I said, look, I will try my best. And I feel eternally guilty. Basically, any of my free time at the moment, if I'm not playing that game, I feel really guilty. I kind of hate the situation I'm in the moment. I'm never going to take money from someone to buy a game ever again. But I will get to playing it. However, and this is my big apology, I've not been playing Nier Automata. I did pick up a new game. I did start playing a new game this week, right? And it's not Nier Automata, and I apologize. And that's my big sorry. And I do feel really guilty about it. However, guys, I've been playing the Crash remakes, and they're badass. In fact, here's what I've been doing. I've been grinding the World vs. World stuff. Only 16 weeks to go, guys, for the Legendary Backpack. Only 16 weeks. But while I've been doing that, I'll get a bit of participation, swing around on my chair, play some Crash. Oh, and those games are a lot harder than I remember. A lot harder. I just have this really distinct memory of when I was a lot younger, right? I used to go to like some friends of the family's house, and all the parents would go off and talk in the front room. It would be in the evening, and us kids, we'd all go out into like their conservatory, and sometimes it'd be raining, and you'd get that beautiful sound of the rain on a glass conservatory roof or whatever. We'd be out in the conservatory with like a tiny little TV, a 4:3 aspect ratio TV. Back in the late 90s this was, and we used to sit on like these wicker chairs out there, and the conservatory could be quite cold quite often as well, but we used to sit out there, and on this crappy old little TV we used to play the PlayStation 1, and Crash 1 was one of the games we used to play all the time there, and I have so much nostalgia of playing Crash 1 and sitting out in that room and doing One Death Pass and listening, smelling the breathing in through your nose, and you can smell the spaghetti bolognese wafting in through the kitchen nearby as the mum was making it. I've got really distinct nostalgic memories of that from when I was like under 10. And I've been playing Crash 1 on the remake, and it's all been flooding back to me. It's so cool. I really recommend it to you guys. Really, really recommend it. I'm really enjoying my PS4. But the game's hard. I don't think I'll actually 100% this or platinum this or anything like that, because it's just hard. It's too hard. It takes too long on each level. Like, you got to get all the boxes and not die sometimes, and the time trials are pretty challenging. Crashed Warped is my favorite, and I have a lot of nostalgia for that, but that's at a different point. Sorry, what am I doing? We got Sigil, we got Runestones. Okay, now we need the Gift of Wood. The Gift of Wood came from Huntsman. We already have that unlocked, so let's just go to, I don't know, let's craft in DR. Oh, no, we'll let you guys vote. Twitch, where should we craft all the stuff we want for Rodgort? So Rodgort, where do you guys want to go for that? First person to tell me with the code 89 in front will decide exactly where we are. Crash is just as you remembered it. Well, actually, on the subreddit, they do have a post about how Crash's like hitbox for jumps and things used to be rectangular, and now it's like oval. And so if you keep jumping on the spot in the remakes, eventually you'll slide off of edges, but in the originals that wouldn't happen, and there are some differences. And some people have been frustrated. Emery Bay 89, what is this? 89 my house. Says Killchain. It's good to see you, Killchain. The Grove. You guys want to make Rodgort at the Grove? Alright, we'll go to the Grove. I have a real issue with Sylvari players. I just realised that. That person said the Grove, and what went through my head was, ugh, the Grove. Stupid Sylvari players caring about the Grove. Sorry, we're on low settings as well, because I had my multitasking game on this afternoon. I was rendering a video, I was building World vs. World pips, and I was playing Crash, and I was listening to a podcast all at once, bitches. It was amazing. And yeah. Alright, okay. So let's go to the crafting area. You might notice I'm playing a little bit badly right now. Like my movement's a bit erratic and I'm a bit clunky with moving around. The reason for that is I have a new mouse. You might think, well, a new mouse doesn't mean very much, WP. But it does for me, because I had a Razer Naga in the past. And a lot of my binds were based on the Naga. But it was like my 4th or even maybe 5th freaking Naga. and the damn things break all the time. They're not good. They're just not. And I've been talking a lot on the stream actually about this. I wasn't sure what I wanted to replace it with. I finally have. I did crack. It's very expensive, guys. It was like 40 quid for a mouse. 40 quid. I mean, that is ridiculous, to be honest. Like, So I ummed and ahed about this a long time. I really can't be spending 40 quid on a fucking mouse. But I suppose the Nagas... I mean, the Nagas I usually get as gifts and things. Anyway, look. I did shell out 40 quid. I got the Logitech G600. I did go for it. I was really happy, by the way, to look online at a couple of reviews and things. And people slagging off Razer products at the time. Because saying that, you know, they're not sturdy, that they're marketed. Yeah, and I'm so happy. I feel so vindicated by that. Because for years I've been like, oh yeah, they break their shit. But all the people in my immediate surroundings have always been like, no, you're just heavy-handed. No, and it's like, no, it's not that I'm heavy-handed. It's not that I'm a no-lifer that uses it all day, every day. I mean, that's part of it, but I would expect it to stand up to that. It's an MMO mouse. Learn your demographic. We're losers. We spend all day playing these games. It's going to have to survive some wear and tear. Anyway, I was looking on reviews online and stuff, and it seems to be people are slowly agreeing that the Nagas, you know, they're just not durable. So anyway, I got the G600 now, and I'm still very much getting used to it. And also, the other problem is I just swapped accounts. So all my bindings, and I swapped accounts through Launch Buddy, which saves specific settings for specific accounts. So with all of that, I now have no bindings on at all, and it's all terrible and awful, and I'm going to just be bad. Step 1, crafting Rodgort. Step 2, burning down the grave. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so let's just go to our bank here, right? So we got the Gift of Mastery. We'll go with the Gift of Fortune. We'll go with Rodgort's Flame. Those are together. Then we want the Gift of Rodgort. I can't believe we just got a fucking incinerator. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. All right, okay. So we want 100 icy runestones with a sigil of fire, with a gift of woods, and then lastly, and this is the thing this stream is that we're going to be working on, we want the vial of liquid flame. Now the vial of liquid flame, I can't believe how free I feel on the trading post here. It's mental. It's just like, oh yeah, you want this? Fine. Oh, hold on. People have donated this stuff. Hold on. Hold the phone. Yeah, look at you guys. Look at what you've done here. All right, okay. The vial of liquid flame is 100 molten lodestones plus 100 destroyer lodestones. So far, shame on you, Twitch. You only donated 54. All right. Plus, so we want to buy 46 of those. All right, so let's do that there. Molten lodestone. I'm always tempted to type lone stone, but it's sorry. Wait. 46? Yeah, it is 46. My maths isn't that bad. Oh, no, that's molten. Shit. Rip. It's over. Wooden potatoes is bad. Wooden potatoes doesn't know what he's doing. 46. I'm gonna have major bitching in Twitch chat now. Major whinging. You're just wasting money. Alright, here we go. I think I just had an overlay, didn't I, as well? Sobrinth, hey, thanks so much for the resub. I think you're the first to do that today. Thank you so much. Oh, no, and Trough... Oh, no, Trough Trampler was before the stream. But thank you to Trough Trampler as well, if you ever eventually watch this. Thank you so much, Sobrinth. Welcome to the Spud Club. You got an eye for fine potatoes. Hope you enjoy the new emotes and so forth. Alright. No, I did try right-clicking, but it didn't come up on the context menu, so I was like, screw it. Alright, okay, so we want 100 of those, We want ghost peppers. I remember doing these. The vial of liquid flame is used to make the incinerator, by the way, which was my first legendary, so I have quite distinct memories of doing this. So we want a stack of ghost peppers, which is basically nothing as well. So the last item that goes here, with all these fiery things, is a gift of balefire. So... quite fittingly and quite appropriately, we're going to be returning to COF. Our objective for this stream is 500 Flame Legion char carvings. Just as how on a previous stream we were going for 500 Nightmare Blooms or whatever it was. Yeah? Deadly Blooms. That's what we're going for. So, if you guys are playing on EU, this is an EU account. You are welcome to run some dungeons with me. We will be doing the 3 COF paths, and then we will also be doing a variety of other paths to get our chest of dungeoneering so that we can select more tokens from that. And then that will conclude our gift of Rodgort. But we do have to play those dungeons. There is no bypass for us there. And that's the way that that's going to go. We might even put in a couple of reward tracks or whatever. So just join on this party. Again, it is EU only. I'm going to be terrible at the game as well with these binds. Like, really terrible. Let me try and, like, fix a couple of these. Weapon skill 1. Weapon skill... Oh, shit. No. 1. So just while people fill into the party, I'm going to be really boring. I know looking at option menus is the most fun thing to do in your free time. Alright, okay. So those are all okay. The elite should be equals, not plus now. Profession skills are fine. That's fine. Special action isn't going to matter here, but it's going to be that. Unsheath. Where's unsheath?
May the stars guide you.
I can't see unsheath. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't need to cancel cast stuff here right now anyway. Not that majorly. What? Oh, this is a turret farm build, obviously, as well. And so we'll go in while we've got the celebration booster and stuff going on. Yeah, let's just jump on in. So, yeah. All right. Yo, WP, check out the origin of Rodgort's name in case you didn't know. Oh, I do know because it was a thing even in GW1. A lot of skills. It's Trogdor backwards, which is like some... Is it D&D dragon, is it, or something? It's some notable dragon, which is cool. You don't think you can join in time? You'd have to update? Well, look, do it anyway, because we're going to do lots of different paths. And what I might do is, if lots of people are interested in doing this, we will kick everyone, and then we'll refilter the party each time. That could be quite fun, right? So maybe you guys are into that idea.
Head on in and talk to Commander Suma. He'd surely welcome any assistance.
Yeah, we'll go personal, but no, since the turret update, I love Rocket Turret. I really like the Rocket Turret. It's got great CC on it as well with the auto overcharge as well if you use it right. Okay, Farah. So yeah, we're going to do path 1, 2, 3. Path 3 is a bit of a bitch for newbies and people without comms, but we're, you know, power creep and... Oh no, they patched it anyway, didn't they? You only need 3 torches now. Have a look at the spell preview videos that on the main Guild Wars 2 site in a while. I just watched them the first time since beta. It was so much different. Yeah, I have actually watched those. I have an archive on my hard drive of as much old media about GW2 as possible, and I started building it up as soon as I noticed that, like, a lot of the old ArenaNet blogs are gone now. There's a lot of sources and things, even referenced still on the wiki, that just lead to dead pages now. So yeah, if people don't know, ages back... Oh, sorry, I'll turn Twitter off. Ages back, the devs, some of the earliest media we saw about Guild Wars 2 was they were showcasing various skills of different classes. So the one that I always think of, beyond all others, is Phoenix for the Ellie, being cast in a little river in Queensdale with a windmill in the background to kill some script, I think it is, or something. And them using that, and it's incredible. I get amazing nostalgia looking at that old stuff. The game that I thought I was going to get based on those skill presentations, and then seeing how the game, it's amazing. They're really, really, really interesting things to look at, in my opinion. And yeah, I actually do have all of those, and I have looked at them recently. Have I heard about the new director of design? I did. So it's a guy from Ubisoft Montreal, correct? Something like that. Oh, why can't I activate this? Some of my binds are still broken. I trust everyone to kill this boss. Utility skill 2. Be on 8. There we go.
Hurry and get out of here.
Stupid Naga. Like, the reason my binds are so weird is specifically because so many, like, weird different aspects of the Naga started breaking and falling down. So yeah, creative design, right? What exactly does his job entail? First of all, a lot of people have wanted to talk about this, and they'll say, "Oh no, it's from..." Listen, that one employee will not have been responsible for all the directions and all the things you hate about his previous projects at all. And neither, even if he was, which is not how the real world works. I mean, I swear, magic internet land, people just lose all perspective, right? Even if he was, even if this was the dude that was responsible for every disgusting decision you ever saw in any other franchise you ever care about, right? He was the worst. Why are we killing these? Why are we doing a full clear? I mean, we can, I suppose. I mean, we got a few dungeons to go through. Even if he was, just because he's at ArenaNet now, doesn't mean he has that same control. Like, I really don't understand what people can be thinking. My only assumption is that people are like 13, 14, and they've never actually worked in a team. Like, he's a guy that works on video games. He's got experience. He's worked on similar sized projects with large numbers of employees. That's about where it ends, right? He will conform to what this company and what this game's vision and this, because it's a different product and they're different people. I mean, I really don't know what the fear-mongering is all about. I really don't. Maybe it's just funny. Maybe it's just because it's fun to whine about literally everything on Reddit now. But yeah, I think, you know, it's a new guy. I really don't have that many thoughts either way, to be honest. That CC, though. That was ridiculous. Oh, I should have F1'd before that. I would have liked the extra heal. This is a lot more comfortable on my Necromancer. But yeah, what specifically is his role? What can someone talk to me about this? Like, is it purely an art-based thing? What's the deal here? Mo posted this on Reddit. He says, I've been acting as Guild Wars 2 game director. Jason is joining in a different role as our studio design director. That's the person in charge of the design discipline. Design discipline. What does that mean? Design discipline. Hiring and mentoring the best designers to fill each position across the company. Jason is brilliant at this. He thinks deeply about good design, and he's a natural leader and mentor of designers. I'm excited to work with him. So it does sound like he's in a fairly key role. So I'm not saying all pessimism is misplaced. But I've got to be honest with you guys. I'm still not entirely clear what that can possibly mean. WP, why do people go insane when someone joins ArenaNet? I don't know. Or leaves, right? Like, I've always said this. We had two very high-profile departures, in my opinion, after Heart of Thorns launched, right? One was probably the highest-profile departure that the company's had. At least front-facing anyway. I think most in the community would agree, whether this is true in the reality of the situation. But we had a game director at leave, right? Like, Colin leaving was pretty high-profile, right? But at the same time, we also had Grouch left, right? And I've said this before. I always was more shocked and more struck by Grouch leaving than Colin. Because to me, you know, a guy working at a company in a single franchise, in a single AP, not even a company that like diversifies across lots of different products, right? A single franchise, a single game, a guy working for over a decade, it's inevitable that at some point it'll be like, change of pace. And especially with the quotes and comments and things that, oh yeah, I did it, you know, for commuting and whatever else that other stuff was. Right, that's not actually surprising me. There's nothing notable about that. That says nothing about the health of the game to me. That says nothing about the state of the game. It's just par for the course. These are human beings who are employed, and eventually, you know, there's turnover. There's always going to be turnover. There are going to be people coming in, people going out. It's not always notable. You know, and like I say, I found it more notable that, you know, that like Grouch would, because to me it was like, oh, you know, he had a great opportunity getting there, and it was very surprising that he came to that conclusion as fast as he did. It's not a criticism of him leaving or whatever, but that was more notable to me. Do you get what I mean? And yet people, you know, go off the deep end. I mean, the depths of people's ignorance is amazing. Yeah, we're full high horse mode, I know. But, you know, like 2 weeks after Colin's gone, all of a sudden, oh, every good decision, it's all Mike now. Oh, Colin was terrible. It's all suddenly amazing because these last 2.5 patches have been brilliant. This gem store update was half decent, so obviously Colin was the worst game director in the world. You know, it's just insane. It's absolutely insane, the stuff you will see people say. It really is quite depressing. You either laugh or you cry, guys. This is my decision to laugh. I'm trying to get his break bar down, but I don't actually know what abilities break it here. I don't know whether it's just soft CCs. Oh, I never dodged that either. Good old COFP1, where I've spent oh so much time recently. I don't know why I was opting for the mortar kit always. Seriously, I'm going to play badly here because I'm not good with my bindings and stuff. There we go. That's 20. Plus 80. That's 100. Beauty. Do we get the tokens from story now? I mean, originally it was designed that you wouldn't, but do you get some tokens from story? I'll drink that potion because it'll come in handy on the next wing. Alright, here we go. I like how every time I tune into the stream to see what's happening, I just hear WP basically saying people are idiots. Oh, no, I don't want that to be true. No, people are nice. People are awesome. People aren't idiots. No, that's not true. I don't always say that. I'm always praising people. I think the community has never said anything wrong. Oh, look at this. So annoying. Someone didn't leave in time, and now this guy's gone in early, and now the instance is not refreshed. Now this guy's finally got out, and now we have to wait for this guy to come out because he jumped the gun. This happens. It's so much worse when you're raiding and there's 10 people and they do this. Worst case scenario will be this guy doesn't really... Oh, did he log off because he's offline now? No, it says he's in COF. He needs to leave. It's cool, James Snowpuff. We're just all judging you. Second replay of story per character. No, I don't care about the gold. We're here for the tokens. You don't think he was fired? Who was fired? The only person I think maybe was... No, there's no way Colin was fired, Nike. There's no way. There's absolutely zero chance. Zero chance on that. But the only person I wonder if they were fired, I looked away and now I'm wondering if I can go in, was one of the old community managers seemed to leave in a very weird circumstance very quickly. Who I've always wondered, was that a firing that happened there? Yeah, Sebastian just said, we don't know 100%, but that's the only person I think might have been. But publicly, anyway. I mean, what are layoffs like in the video game industry? I just don't know, right? All I know is that people generally don't get paid well, but they do it for a love of it. Most people don't get into games for money. Or if you do... You copy-paste competitive games, or you get into mobile gaming. That's basically my understanding of the industry.
Contact is waiting for us just beyond our barricade. Let's not keep him waiting.
No, Lemony, just because a dev gets shifted from one group to another, that is not fired. That's not kind of fired. That's not anywhere near fired. That's ridiculous. That's a very weird opinion for you to have there.
What the? The Flame Legion.
That is very, very, very odd.
Dispatch them.
Yeah, I mean, look, as the community, you just got to understand that there'll be a lot of culture stuff. There'll be, like, let's pick a random person. I want to pick someone's name in Twitch chat that I don't often see in Twitch chat, so they feel good. They're all frequent flyers. Zeth, Smitsky. Alright, Snakebite Scares. I don't see you around too much. So, like, Snakebites... We're not gonna... If Snakebite Scares worked at ArenaNet, we wouldn't know if he kind of thinks the dude who works with him is a dick. Or is an idiot. Or is lazy. Or is judgmental. Or is whatever, right? Little fractures and cultural things like that can affect productivity and happiness and... work and all kinds of, you know, and we on the community, we would never in a million years know that, and it's not right that we do know that, to be honest. So, you know, there's a point where I think that these kind of discussions are very futile a lot of the time, because if you're not there, you don't know, and if you are there, it's probably not professional to talk about it. Imagine this. Imagine one member of the raid team going on Reddit and being like, yeah, we were gonna do this extra thing in Wing 4, but the guy that sits next to me took a bunch of sick days. I don't think he actually was sick, because we saw him at the pub a few nights, and he was perfectly fine. And he did say to me a couple of weeks ago that he doesn't give a shit about this wing, and he just wants to move on to the next. So it kind of fell through in the end. Like, you're never gonna hear a story like that. Do you know what I mean? You're just not... Maybe I have too many doubts about the professionalism of people. Yeah, I recognise your name, Zeth. Definitely. Yeah, you're around quite a lot, Zeth. Very happy camper. This guy stole my cookie, therefore living story was delayed. Yeah. I wonder what, you know, there's an amazing subreddit. I talk about these weird subreddits way too much. There's an amazing subreddit called, oh shit, what's it called? I'm blanking. It's like technically, oh no, what is it? It's compliance. It's something, malicious compliance, I think it is. Malicious compliance. And it's a subreddit purely dedicated to when people post arbitrary rules or things about stuff. and you're kind of pissed off that it exists. So you follow the rule to the T in a way that is totally obviously not what they were aiming for. My description is terrible. Just go Reddit malicious compliance while you're listening to this stream. Go on, go do it. It's amazing. And I love the idea of all these little snipey, backstabby, gnashy, shitty little things going on between people. It's brilliant.
Sounds good to me. I hear they're delicious.
Yeah, well, look, so Nike says in chat, it's no secret that Mo controls communication. Yeah, a game director is not just about the direction of the game or whatever. Specifically, the role of game director is you sort of, you take, as far as I understand, or as far as ArenaNet had defined it, is that you take control of community, like you guide what kind of interfacing there is with the community, and you're like that bridge, right? That's the game director. It's two things really, and the community side stuff is a big part of it. So yeah, it wouldn't be a secret. The fact he's a game director declares that a part of his job description as game director is to make decisions about the way that the community is interacted with. Right, like that is what it is. It's impossible to be a secret because they're declaring it at the door. That's his job. Decide how much or how little information comes through. Post-processing looks nice there. So I have on very rare occasions failed this, and it plays a beautiful cutscene. Yeah, but Mike's like a ton of things. Do you know what I'm actually really interested about? It's when we're going to get a new game director. Not that, you know, I'm particularly dismayed. Like I said, I think this game's the best it's ever been right now. I really do. You know, obviously it's got problems, but I think, you know, if you take any period, since the start of Living World Season 3, I really think Guild Wars 2's at its height at the moment. Overall, globally, broadly. But, you know, the guy's doing a lot of stuff, right? Shouldn't they get someone more appropriate, maybe? Yeah, just trigger it. Just trigger it. Someone typed, oh, question mark in chat. Just trigger it. You shouldn't have to do that. Just trigger it. We can all see. There you go. So I am quite curious about that. Do personal portals work in here? From Fractals? I don't have any on this account, but I'm curious. Do you think the next expansion should include a new major city? You was disappointed that Tyria was only a meta event and not a real city? It's a weird one, isn't it? I think it would be nice and I'd enjoy it, and it would feel, the expansion would feel a bit more complete. Fully realistically speaking, I don't actually know how much it would add to the product. It's a bit like Guild Halls in that perspective for me. But yeah, I mean, it would be nice. I think it would be nice. Maybe not the hardest thing in the world to do. So yeah. WP, new game director, Kappa. I'd be the worst person in the world for that. I'd make a kick-ass game. I'd make a fucking awesome game. I would make a game that would be wildly successful. Everyone would drop their panties over. And they'd say, love me, WP, love me. Make me more games, right? And I'd go home to my $1 million mansion at the end of the day because I've made such a good game, right? And I'd be, you know, I'd be like Notch ×2, guys, right? But it's not a game that the Guild Wars community would enjoy very much. And thus I am doomed to never realize my dreams. Better yet, Brazil, new game director.
Now let's make a bomb of our
I'm sure he is more qualified than I am. Or you learn Unity like me and dream of your own indie game, then though. No, but my problem is I'm too grandiose. All my ideas get way too big and roll a million miles away from me. I have no concept of scope. You know, there's that like. You know, there's that idea of you being interviewed by a company and they're going to ask you what your greatest weakness is. And it's like, oh, shit, I don't know. I'm always to work on time. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm overly punctual. And you got, like, these horrible answers. I actually have a legitimate answer to that question. And my legitimate answer is I let the scope, I get too into the things that I'm into. And I let their scope and all that shit get way beyond me. And then it becomes like this massive unwieldy mess. Like, I have serious problems with that. And so if I ever wanted to get into indie game development and learn how to do stuff, you know, I would just be forever depressed that as a one-man band or even a 5-man band or a 10-man band, I couldn't pull off what I was dreaming of. You know, like, Grimrock's really interesting to me because the guys that made Grimrock 2, I think they essentially said for Grimrock 3 that to do a worthwhile Grimrock 3 and everything it would deserve to be in terms of pushing the mechanics and the scope of that game and stuff, it would be impossible for their group. That they're just too small. I might waypoint away. I don't know if this shitty mag thing is still... What is mag doing way out there? This might work though. Oh no, what is he doing? He's pathing really weirdly. And then they just put it to rest and they just went and did something else. Is he coming? I've never seen mag do this. This is very odd. It's nice to see everyone up on the rock, by the way, and knowing what to do here. When they get out of combat, I will waypoint back to the start of the dungeon. Oh, he's up. Nice. He snapped up. Shit. I'm pretty impressed with that. Good. Never mind. I don't even have to go to the start then. Once he gets down off the rock, that is. For my job interview, I was prepared for that strength weakness question. However, I was asked if I live streamed and did social media, etc. Really? What's the answer to that? Oh, that's a scary thing. To be perfectly honest, I don't know whether I would... I mean, I've said some... You put anyone in front of a microphone, let me just say this, in my own defense, you put anyone in front of a microphone for too long, they're going to come out with some right old toss. And I've definitely fallen into that trap, but I've said some foolish things online before. Publicly, on streams and things. I've said some idiotic... I would hate to be judged on like a little... I don't know, would they take a small thing out? It would be just... Imagine, right, like someone came on earlier and said, every time I come to the stream, it's just wooden potatoes saying everyone's idiots, right? Imagine if my employer, potential employer, is scoping me out online and they just click a random couple streams, snap through, and every time, like the person earlier, it's just me being a high horse in twat. And people don't realise it's a bit tongue-in-cheek and they don't realise it's a bit wry and it's a bit exaggerated. No, I just look like a... Oh, God. Oh, God. I'd lie. I'd say I don't have it. I don't do anything online. Nope. I'd rather they think I've been on the dole for 6 years than doing this. Take my chances that way. Antagonizing viewers, etc. Oh, I don't think I've ever mean-spiritedly antagonized anyone. I have got a bit insulting sometimes when people have said some moronic stuff. I'll admit. Oh, the stupid eruption thing. I don't know any of this stuff well enough anymore.
They sealed the ritual.
Do you know what I'm really tempted to do here? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Nothing my kaboomium can't fix.
My kaboomium? Or what if it's just me doing Asuran voices every time? Oh, my kaboomium. Oh yeah. Oh, it's like I'm Spirit Shard farming again. There you go. I get to focus wholly on you guys. Twitch. How's it going? By the way, is it true that Brazil lost his partnership from that legendary armor ran? I don't know. I think it would be pretty ugly if he did. I think that's a bad move. I was on a Jebro stream and we were talking about it a little bit. But, I mean, I haven't really spoken to the guy. I very rarely speak to the guy. So I don't really know all the ins and outs of it. The video itself I didn't even fully watch. I just skipped through. So someone on today's Q&A as well asked me, hey WP, what do you think about them using gem effects to on the legendary armor stream or whatever? And I just thought I'm not answering it. I'm not touching that with a barge pole. Because in truth, I don't have strong opinions about it, and I think people want me to have strong opinions. I just don't have. I don't care that much about trench coats. I don't care. To put everything in context, I don't think it was the biggest crime in the world, even if they did. The cover-up, if there was a cover-up, sounds worse. I just don't know. I don't know enough about it, and I never cared enough about it to in the first place. I would say though, it's very unfortunate when anyone gets kicked out. Do you know what I mean? Because tone or attitude or anything like that aside, Brazil, I think, is someone you can tell does care a lot about the game, and to not respect that, I think it is a bit of a mistake. But anyway, I don't know enough. It's like what was that other really huge topic? I was just like, oh, I'm not going into it. No, so the fabulous Non said, I start to wonder if Brazil even likes Guildless 2. You gotta understand, the people who really get angry about it, or really dismayed, or really cynical, or overly negative, or whatever, like you see a huge amount of on Reddit, these people do love the game. They love what the game once was to them. They love what the game could be to them in the future. They still love many aspects of the game that they would never find anywhere else. And Guild Wars 2 is huge for that. As an MMO, it's got so many things that other MMOs just still don't do, like in terms of quality of life things. There's a huge amount that they love about those games, right? But you know, you end up fixating on the things you don't like. Like, look at how much I seriously, and again, it's a bit tongue-in-cheek, it comes off all the time, but look at how much I really do care about the state of Corteria and the personal story and the leveling experience in this game and the tutorialization of this. I really give a massive shit about that stuff, right? And so I want to talk about it, but all you're going to hear is me. It's going to make you think, oh, do you even like the game anymore? Of course I do. I love the game. It's just these aren't the topics that you're hearing about, right? Like, the biggest critics are the biggest fans, quite often.
Please step back.
As much as there are some right weirdos and losers on the internet, right? Or just in life, right? Who will just unabashedly hate on something for no reason. Most people who are hating on something, there's a core still in them that loved it. Usually. I think the exception is the weirdos that go around on random 5-year-old Guild Wars 2 videos and say, lol, dead game, and then log off. I don't know. That always weirds me out a bit. But yeah, you know, I don't think that you should ever wonder if someone's still enjoying it just because they've been critical in 1 video, 2 videos, 5 videos, 10 videos in a row, right? It's not a problem. Is he in Burn? What the shit? Is he actually in Burn? Yeah, because he gets in Vuln otherwise, doesn't he? Yeah, there you go. He's in Vuln now. Shit, I didn't realize he was in Burn. Lol, streaming dead game. Yeah, no one will watch me play anything else, so that's why I'm playing this. I actually do hate this game. It is awful. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me. You finally did all Heart of Thorns Act 4 achievements. Congratulations, Smitsky. Good job, dude. That amulet's pretty cool. You can stat select it into one thing and you only ever get once. Back in the day, back in my day, that was the only way to get Vipers. It was before Season 3. Oh shit, he's still in Burn. Oh, I'm bad. Burn. Oh no. Okay, look, these guys are so squishy these days. Oh, I'm still not using abilities right. I'm all over the place with my keyboard and mouse here. I'm all over the place. That was a pretty synchronized kill, though, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty bad, though. I remember you could burn this in, like, 2 very consistently. Maybe that was just old Ice Bow and Meteor Shower and stuff, and we don't have any Tempests with us. Alright. Bag of Wondrous Goods. I knew that inventory was going to be an issue again. Oh, yeah, that audio. Curse you all! Oh, my God, I love that guy. All right. There we go. That's another 100 Tokaroonies. By the way, why are we doing this dungeon? Because with 500, we can buy the Gift of Balefire to combine with 250 Ghost Peppers, 100 Molten Lodestones, and 100 Destroyer Lodestones to create the Vial of Liquid Flame. The Vial of Liquid Flame will go with the Gift of Woods, 100 Icy Runestones, and a Sigil of Fire to make the Gift of Rodgort. The Gift of Rodgort will go with a Gift of Mastery, a Gift of Fortune, and the Flame of Rodgort, is it called? To make Rodgort. And then we'll have a Legendary. So one more. The door's closed. Can you still bug into this? Is that a thing still? I used to only be able to do it on Blink characters, so I'm not too sure. Well, while that's going on, I'm going to fuck off to get some salvage kits and clean this stuff out. Oh, the torch doesn't take Condi damage, and apparently we had 2 Condi players. Brazil took one for the team. They're looking into the... Yeah, but... yeah. Oh, I don't know. I just don't think anyone should have to take one for the team for that. Do you know what I mean? We've got a lot of crazy bags and things. What is all this? It's very curioso. To play devil's advocate as well, by the way, I am a big believer in the way you say things is important. I don't know, again, I haven't even really watched the video, so I don't know how relevant this is for the whole Brazil thing. But I am a big believer in the way you say things is important. There's kind of this really weird thing on the internet where, and I think it's born from just like people who don't get out enough, and you know, there's this stereotypical idea of like nerdy kids that don't really have any social skills. Like I sincerely believe there's a lot of that goes on the internet, and there's this weird kind of snobby, ugly thing people think they can get away with on the internet. And they use like intellectualism as some kind of shield for it, right? Which is essentially that they're twats, they're arseholes, they're complete knobheads about the way they talk to people, about the way they talk about things, about their demeanor, everything. And you'll see this on, it's not Guild Wars 2, it's everywhere, like forums, Reddit, any kind of discussion place you'll go to at all, right? Where anyone can be remotely anonymous. People are complete dickheads, but as long as they're right in what they're saying, they'll think it's perfectly justified. And quite often as well, very scarily, very often on the internet as well, you see a lot of people defending that too. Oh, he was right to be a dick to you. You know, because ultimately he's correct, so it's fine if he told you to eat dog shit. You know, like, and you see that quite a lot. Like, all that matters is being right. All that matters is that intellectually I was correct. I would rather be correct than, sorry, I would, if I had the choice of looking like a dick or being right, looking like a dick or looking smart, I'll choose to look smart instead of looking like a dick. That happens a lot on the internet. It really does. And there's this kind of weird pervasive thing where people are slowly, it strikes me, beginning to think that anything goes as long as you're right. And that's not true. That's not true. You can be 100% right and 100% dick and people still, and be punished for that, right? And I'm a big believer in that. That it does matter the way that things are said. It does matter the way you deliver yourself. The facts at the end of the road are not the be-all and end-all. And to play devil's advocate, again, I haven't seen the Brazil thing. I don't know how he spoke. I don't know what it was or whatever, whether it was right or wrong about the legendary armor. But sometimes that is something to look at, right? You can't just dismissively say, oh, no, the person was right. So, you know, they were right to do X, Y, Z mean or, you know, impolite or whatever, you know. Sometimes you got to read the room. And I think that
Our deeds are reflected in the dream.
the internet is a place where you will eventually be held accountable. Anyway, these are just side points, really. I'm not trying to throw anything around because, again, I don't know the situation. But, yeah. A lot of that also has to do with how the company deals with it. In general, it can be constructive, but if you keep dealing with a company that is demeaning, etc., stop bothering with actually helping. What's this? What were you talking about? What company? A lot of that also... Oh, no, whoa. Did you post it twice? Because you thought I was going to miss it, which I almost did. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you mean. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I know that it's open. I'm just trying to clean the inventory out because I don't want it to be an absolute mess. Okay. But yeah, keep it. It'll be an interesting little thing for you guys to check out and look at, right? If you want a high horse like me and feel like a cut above, when you're next browsing Reddit or whatever, when you're just watch conversation, watch the way people act. It comes up all the time, and I think quite unfairly and quite frequently, assholes get defended and like allowed to be assholes just because they're technically correct about things. And it's quite scary how often it comes up. It is. It's an interesting thing to observe happening from our pedestals where we sit high above the rest of the plebeian race, mankind. Join me, friends. Join me. Join me in our raised positions. Okay. All right. I'm going to drink this coffee. It's already getting cold. It's that time of the stream. It's because people aren't making comments for others to read them. They're making a point for their own satisfaction. Interesting. Alright. I'll go to the door and trigger it. So yeah, we have to synchronize hit the 3 torches. When you go to the torch, it will spawn a couple of ooze. You want to kill the ooze first. Sorry, not ooze. Fire imps. You want to kill the fire imps first. And then I'm going to count down in chat. 3, 2, 1. And we'll do it. Fuck. I still only have all turrets on. And a flamethrower for some reason. I equipped this flamethrower earlier thinking it was a flame turret. So bad. Alright, here we go. It looks like the others are ready. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know why this person stood here trying to double up. He could be clearing the area. So we got ours. As you can see, the others failed miserably. I'm going to leave and go help them out. Yep. So let's go this way. Now that Yelena person is on their own, their imps just spawned. So we're going to want to go clear those up for him. You used to have to do this with 5 people at once, and this was, you know, you actually had to sort of know what you were doing. Alright, here we go. I'll try again, because there's probably about to respawn. 3, 2, 1, go. As long as that guy keeps the fire imp distracted and doesn't hit me. Alright, that's ours triggered. That's 2 torches lit. That guy got in combat again. Let's go this way. I think if he just posted the video, he might not have lost his partnership. But when Gale Grey clarified that the video wasn't altered on purpose, he wrote a long post essentially saying he didn't believe her. Oh, so this is about a post, is it? That's interesting. I don't know whether I should be getting my news on this topic live on chat like this. But hey, let's do it. Guys, none of us know how he lost it. Stop spouting. Well, the thing is, if he lost it, he's perfectly at liberty to tell everyone. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, they already got it. Pfft. Oh, he got nuked. Damn it. I like doing this one so I can get the badass dodge roll because I know that that's coming. Oh, come on, I'm dodging. I actually hate this game's keybind sometimes. Let's drop some med packs for our friends as they move through.
Good work.
Oh yeah, they didn't want to full clear.
Ambush the siege troops.
I personally have that the people behind the AOM remake, they fucked it up hard and we have been trying to be helpful. Beta testing, posting all bugs, and they just said, fuck all, we act like you don't exist with it. If the company does that, I have no reason to remain constructive and put in the effort because it does not help if you're dealing with people who just don't care that they screwed you over. Damn. Actually, I hear he ate a baby live in front of Mo. Couldn't they arrest him for that? That's murder. That's infanticide. That's actually quite a lot of time you can get in prison for that. I think the punishment is a little bit higher than getting kicked out of the Guild Wars 2 partner program. I think. I'm not an expert on US law. Not an expert.
Quick, to the pillar!
Oh god, not if it was already dead, then it's just cannibalism. The direction this conversation just went. Jesus. Yeah, also illegal, isn't it? It's legal if the person consents, isn't it? You can do that. I heard there was a story about someone in Germany consented, they wrote a signature and everything, consented to go to a man's house, have the man kill him, and then eat him afterwards. And I think, like, there was a weird end to it either. Either the guy, like, wimped out, or he went through with it, but the guy that was going to eat him couldn't eat him in the end or something. Really weird story. You guys heard this? This story? I'm going to need some support right about now. Where is my bomb kit? At one point, I'm going to remember. Oh, see, look, that didn't break his brake bar, breaking the turrets. I'm going to need that combo finisher, please. Fuck, I missed it. I think we might be dead. Unless we use the heals from the supply crate. What is it? Purely soft CCs? Oh, no, the flamethrower 3 worked. Do they all work? It's just... Oh, they do all work. I guess I just missed with the turrets. All right, there we go. Brake bar down, baby. Still using skills so slowly. Ugh. Oh, come on. I was about to drop the... That story of the guy that was eaten, he was eaten, but the man was finally convicted because even though it was consented, the action was still outlawed. Well, but hold on. But I thought the point of all of this was... This is going to get a bit annoying and a bit arbitrary, right? But I thought the whole point of this was that there was no specific law ever written. Because why would you write this law? There was no law that was ever written, yeah, you can't eat someone who says you can. You can't do that. There are laws for things people do that we know are wrong, but that's like, you know, that's a fringe case. That's not in the book. And so because it's not in the book, it's okay. And generally speaking, in civilized society, you can't implement a law and then retroactively punish people, right? I can't implement a law into UK law to say, oh, sorry, it's illegal to use buggies now, by the way, prams for your babies. And then dig up a picture of some woman in the 70s using a buggy and say, all right, there you go, you're off to jail. You can't do that, right? And I thought that was the whole point of it. So they can't just write a law after the fact and be like, oh yeah, okay, now it's illegal, so now you go to... Because it was after the fact. The law that was broken was murder. So I wonder then if murder, at least in German law, doesn't specifically state that it was unwanted. Because wanted murder is totally a thing in a lot of countries. We just call it euthanasia, don't we, really? Right? Not that euthanasia is legal everywhere. It's not legal here. If you have some debilitating disease and you want to end it, you got to go, where is it? There's some Scandinavian place. How did we get here again? I don't know. It's Twitch. I don't know. The song is inspired in the case of Armin Meiwes and Bernd Eugen. In March 2001, in Rottenburg and der Fulda, two men, aged in their 40s, met each other, cut off and cooked his penis. Why? What? That's a twist. And consumed it together. Afterwards, one of the guys killed the other guy with his permission and ate all of his remains. As a result, he was sentenced to 8.5 years in jail for manslaughter, but was later charged with murder and sentenced to life. Shit. I was reading about that and died in an encounter that can snowball away, actually. Don't waste your time rezzing me, guys. I'm gonna revive orb here. This encounter can be a bit of a bitch and we might wipe. So don't, come on. Spend the time killing him. I'll get up. I will be fine. I'm gonna revive orb here. Quality chat is qualitative. Oh, I'm sorry, would you just rather more kappas and things in chat? Sorry. Maybe we should go... What would you guys rather? Talking about obscure German law issues? Or kappas? Cast your votes. Straw poll is available. Oh, what do you know? Everybody said kappas. Twitch chat. Alright, that's an NPC. I don't... No, come on, why? Oh, this is infuriating. This is infuriating. I don't have sheath weapon bound, right? So I'm used to cancel casting out of that by pressing sheath weapon or spamming dodge, but neither were working. Exclamation mark German law issues. Oh, I don't even have the mortar. I was going to drop a blind field over there. This is so bad. Can drop a couple of blinds here, push this guy in so that they get cleaved a bit better. Oh, if I use the right button. Got the supply crate, grab a med pack. Let's knock this guy over to his friends as well. Oh, he's immune. Why is he immune? Why do you do... This is what ArenaNet was so bad at in 2012. Why? Why doesn't he have stab? I'm just going to range him now. So did Brazil eat a baby? Did he know it was in the chili? Oh, is that a South Park thing? Oh, God. There was another wave as well. Oh, there's still 2 waves remaining. Shit. We've been a bit slow. Sorry, that was a bad CC from me there. My bad, people. I do apologize. That was also pretty bad. That went a lot further than I was expecting it to. Can't believe we're flamethrowing. Like, really? Flamethrower. This is what it's come to. Without any... We don't have Juggernaut on. And we don't have Scrapper on. We don't have any of the stuff that would be useful with the flamethrower. No, no, no. We're just using it because... We're not Condi. Alright. And then lastly... I mean, if we get a quick, cheeky combat break here... That's a triple res. We should be able to get him up. Challenging group content hype. To sum up, WP, don't eat people, you lose your partnership. It is kind of a, I don't know. It is kind of a sobering thing as well, all of this. It just makes me realise I'm one video away of losing it all. I'm one video of going online and slandering, you know, X, Y, or Z. And just being a complete knobhead. To infuriate them and get me kicked out. That's it. 8 years down the drain. Boom. One video away. Scary.
Follow me.
It's like when you're standing on a building and you have that temptation to jump off. And they call it the call of the void. Or a car's coming in front. And just for a brief, random, weird moment, you're like, oh, what if I just... Or you're driving in a car and you just suddenly get that weird temptation to veer the steering wheel. I don't know whether I'll get this. I dodged too early. And that's a problem because now I don't have one here. I mean, I'll just Elixir Esther it. No one's in combat, so that's fine. I'm a bit worried these guys might struggle majorly on it, but we'll see. Alright. I'll let them go through. I don't want to be interfered with by them. Yeah, if you guys don't know, these are actually enemies. And if you stealth, like if someone drops a shadow refuge, I mean, I could have stayed there and blast. Yeah, okay, guys, because none of them are making it. They're all going to be bad at it. Go, just stand. Wait, guys, stop going through. Stand with me. And what we'll do is we'll blast stealth, and then we're just going to walk through. Don't use any abilities, because you might reveal yourself. Just stand with me, and we'll blast stealth. We'll go through as one big pack. And do it all at once. Because people obviously don't know how this works. And we'll do it this way. So just wait. Is this everybody? Alright, here we go. So here's the smoke bomb. Oh, I'm revealed. What the fuck? Why was I revealed? Why did I get revealed? Yeah, if any of us get revealed, then, Jesus, then it will blow it up, obviously. They'll see us. I don't know why I got revealed. Let's try that again, all right? And you can dodge, guys. Whoever just died there, you can just dodge. Try it again. I think I got revealed because of the jump shot. So we'll go again, and I'll throw my Elixir S this time as well, which doesn't have a packet of damage on it, so there's no way. Alright, so, are we ready? I will not big old bomb, so I need you guys to contribute a little bit here. That guy going early is a fucking dick. Because he's going to get de-stealthed, because he didn't get the fucking thing. There you go. It's alright, we're away. Alright, I may have to go and stealth him through as well now. Why are people so spread out? What are they doing? Can Say just dodge? He himself doesn't. What are you talking about? I've dodged this multiple times. Like, lots of times. Alright, come stand here. We'll try again, guys. We'll try again. Just stand here. Wait for the stealth, then move. If you run early, you'll get less stealth and less time. Panicking and running forward faster isn't going to help you. Jewel Freedom, welcome, welcome. Is everybody there except me and him now? Yeah, everybody's there. Okay. All right, go. Having swiftness. I mean, this guy doesn't even have swiftness on. He's got nothing. He's doing nothing to help himself go through. I mean, this is what the issue is with Guild Wars, I think. I think people need to be tutorialized to learn to swap their skills and what's available to their class. All right, here we go. So now we'll do these. Actually, run past and do the turrets first. And then we'll go. If you live near the offices of Larian Studios, you can go beta test Divinity Original Sin there in 3 weeks and get a free copy. Shame for me. Oh, I don't know how close I am. I don't really want to beta test it anyway. I want the final product, to be honest. Last turret here we should probably grab. I mean, sure, a lot of people do tend to get bored and quit the game just due to the vanilla dungeons and the personal story because it's so awful. So if they could ever get to a point where they can fix it with minimal delay to other parts of the game as possible, they should fix it. Yeah, I'm not going to get baited into that whole conversations there, but I agree. Dorco Feliz says, I was literally just watching your videos. Hey, thanks so much, dudes. I hope you like them. Huzzah, bomb kit is on. Whee! And rocket turret. We already killed that boss. Alright, so it's this way. I'm glad WP dabbles into rants about copy pastas and kappa spam in addition to his regular Guild Wars 2 content. It really paints him as a multifaceted individual. You didn't mention the whiskey, and you didn't mention the MXM, and you didn't mention... what was that other thing? 0 out of 10 copy pasta. Right there. Alright, here we go. This will be a fun experience. Okay, I can't quite remember. Does stab work on this? What would be the easiest way for me to help carry people through this? Probably running mortar and just staying at 1500 range and AoEing him constantly. I mean, we can try and burst him. I'll try and put some might on us. If people charge in as quickly as possible. Oh, area swiftness. Lovely. Lovely. Lots of fun. This is... speaking of Crash, by the way, there's a Crash 3 warped boss that is just like this, and I always think about when I'm here. Yeah, I'm literally just going to cheese it back here, because I can't be bothered to mess about. I haven't even had the hammer aggro yet. Don't forget, guys, dodge into it. Dodge into the rocks. Dodge forward into them, not away from them, into them. Dodge through the hitbox. You learn that and it's 99% of the fight. The other part is just whoever's getting smashed by the hammer constantly, having their back to a place where they're not going to go into the lava. That was a good break bar there. I'll try and stack some more CC condies. So like this on stream, ready? They come towards us and we dodge into them like that, right? And then it's just done. That was the hammer that hit me there, not the... Drop our turrets and actually leave them there. See, there our overcharged rocket turret was so good on the break bar there. If we burn him hard, we might be good on this one. Oh god, he's doing the animation. This is actually one of my favorite vanilla dungeon fights. I really like this fight. Because when you learn it well and you're with good people, it can be amazing how fast you can be done with this. Like, it's a really extraordinary difference between a good kill and a bad one. By the way, I think that you guys are doing perfectly fine, by the way, in chat. They're on this stream. I think you guys are doing awesome. Much better than I was worried this was going to go. We'll see, because it can all go tits up anyway. So there, that hammer. I knew that was coming at me, and I tried to move, and it still didn't work very well. I'll res this guy. It can be a real grind out at the end here. All right, there we go. I double dodged there because I didn't want him hitting me with a hammer because I got aggro. I got nothing. That break bar's down, so it's a free res on me. Oh, fuck! What? What happened to my involved frame as I stand up? Oh, dear. Oh, good job, guys. Good job. Dodge away and then in. There we go. Get a little bit more used to the mouse right now, which is nice. It feels weird. It's very textured, much heavier. Good job, guys. There we go. So that is 300. of the 500 we need. Now all we need to do is finish Dungeon Frequenter. So what we do is we go to the dungeon section and we got Dungeon Frequenter here. So we need to do just 2 more paths, right? So 2 very quick paths in Guild Wars 2 for casual completion. Probably SCP-1 and I don't know, some of the CM ones are really fast, but I don't know about pugging fast. Maybe we can do one of the an AC story. Let's do SCP-1 and AC story. What I'm going to do here, guys, is leave the party to leave the dungeon. So if you guys want to play with me, I've got a fresh party. If you want to get in, if you want to be on the stream, if you want to be horrendously and judged by a complete douchebag who acts better than you all the time, then feel free to send me a party invite request right now. And we'll do that. So we'll start with AC story. That's really quick. And then we'll do SCP-1, also very fast. Yep, Frequenter only gives you 150, I'm well aware. And then we'll get the last 50 from redoing probably COF1, I guess. Just like we did on the previous stream, where we redid it a couple of times. No more bags of wondrous goods there, sadly. You realised yesterday that you're mainly hyped for the next Living Season patch and expansion because you get a deluge of WP videos. Yeah, I had someone saying to me, oh, I've been watching you for years and your videos are very spotty at the moment. They're not frequent enough. It's like, well, what do you want, mate? Like, there's not much to talk about at the moment, unfortunately. Like, and I've made that very clear in the videos. And on the other hand, I had someone saying, oh, how dare you do a video on this blog post? You're just ripping it off. This is saying... It's like, I'm not on YouTube to placate your specific desires about what you think is high quality content. I'm not here to posture about, you know, doing some kind of... Like, I'm here to talk about things that are interesting to me, that I want to share with other people, show a bit of enthusiasm and teach people stuff. And that blog post video did exactly that. I don't care if you think it was lazy. But so I'm getting it from both ends at the moment. I'm trying really hard to find videos to make. And I'm getting people say, oh, this is too lazy. You need to do better stuff. And I'm getting people say, no, do more stuff. It's annoying. It's really frustrating at the moment. But yeah, as soon as the episode 6 stuff goes, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be really cool. Every day there'll be something really interesting and new to talk about that no one's going to whinge about. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. I disagree. You are one of the YouTubers I'm sub to that does more content. Obviously, though, it depends on the game. Yeah. I mean, I have been trying all the way through the Heart of Thorn. So all the guild hall stuff you see, all those like extra things I've done with boots, they're all attempts to make meaningful content that aren't reliant on news, right, and updates. And most of it falls flat, sadly. I think it's just because that's sort of the way MMOs are, unless it's lore, or I'm just bad at presenting other kinds of videos, one or the other. I pressed the switch. What? Oh, can you only press the switch once they die? And the problem is that they hadn't spawned yet. I guess it was that. No, I disagree, Glassy Ducky. I'm not purely a lore YouTuber, and I've never been purely a lore YouTuber. Never. I've always split my focus between mechanics and that kind of, you know, regular game stuff, and sometimes talked about story. I've been typecast a bit because that's the thing that people enjoy a lot more, or maybe because there's a lot less people in that space for Guild Wars generally. A lot of people get bullied out of our lore community, unfortunately. But I'm not just about lore, and I never have been. Like, if you look at my original Prophecies Let's Play, all I've ever been about is I don't want to just add to a pile, right? I don't want to just do the same thing everyone else does. When you look at my original Prophecies Let's Play, yeah, it focused on the story and lore, because no one else had. But it also was a solo, like, hardcore, ridiculous challenge thing, right? Which has got nothing to do with story. It's purely about mechanics, right? Like, it was never, I was like, oh, I should only ever focus on this one thing. What about elite spec speculation? Kind of died when all the leaks happened. I don't think it will work very well, and I'm not interested in wrestling with the audience over their expectations of what that series should be. I'm particularly not interested in the inevitable, oh, why are you doing this? We already know what the elite specializations are. I'm really not looking forward to that. People completely missed the point of the original videos anyway, which was that it was just fun things that could happen. Not sincere speculation about what it was. It was just a pun. The title was a pun. That was it. But yeah, let's judge the entire series based on the pun title and how well it conforms to that. Yeah. Good job. God, I'm being negative, guys. I'm being negative. Oh, Glassy Ducky was joking. Really? Oh, no. What's wrong with me? I'm having a good day, all right, guys? I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself. All right? It's been very pleasant. Life is good. Things are looking fine. The sun is out. The birds are singing. I got a much easier life than most. Everything's brilliant. Come have a dance with me. Let's go have a beer on the porch, guys, and chill out. All right? There we go. We're good. See, we got the chill vibes we're looking for now. No more indignance. It's stories, so it doesn't matter which way we go, right? Triggered. The use of the word triggered triggers me. Actually, someone said that to us the other day, didn't they? I shouldn't do a horrible voice like that. Do you think there is a chance they will at least release different leak specs to the leaked ones? I don't think we'll see major divergences, no. But I think that some qualities can change. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you know, a weapon might shift. Maybe a name might shift. And a name is just a name, guys. It doesn't necessarily mean that much. Some art might shift. In terms of traits and things, I'm sure they're massively in flux. And a lot of big details. I think that a lot of stuff's in flux. So I think there will be I think there's ample opportunity for the people like me who couldn't hold off and looked at all that stuff. I think there's ample opportunity for those of us with no self-control to still be surprised, which is nice because we don't deserve that, right? We shouldn't have looked. We shouldn't have clicked the links. We shouldn't have did it. We did it anyway. It should be our bed we have to sit in, but I think that it was early enough. We'll see some nice changes. Maybe that's just a bit of optimism. What is my opinion on free-to-play players being unable to do high-level fractals? I don't really have an opinion on that. I didn't really know that that was a problem. One of my ideas for like a series I'd like to do, once we got all the legendaries and we start looking at other ideas, if people still aren't interested... Well, a lot of people were interested in Merciless. It just didn't quite get as many votes as this did, right? If people don't want Merciless, we might do a free-to-play challenge next, where I play on a free-to-play account and we do something there, and it would be kind of a starting over thing again. 0 to Hero, Fractals free-to-play edition or something like that. Feel free to spread out on this, by the way, guys. Have we already killed him? No, he's over there. Hopefully that guy finishes him off. Yeah, he did. Good job. What's the quickest way here? Is it going through the middle? I'm going to go through the middle. What was I being hounded by there? That was a bit annoying. Inventory's still got just enough space in it. You think there's a bit of space for thematic speculation? Yeah, and I don't know, there is some stuff, like, if they announce with the expansion that they are going to put lore on it, if you know, they turn around and say, listen, we saw Wood and Potatoes' amazing Heart of Thorns review that said basically everything that needs to happen with our game and is completely indisputable, nothing about his opinion, it's all cold hard fact, and everyone should conform to it, right? If they turn around and say that, and they say, as a part of that review, we identified that lore for the elite specs is very important. This is what the community wants. So we're doing it. If they announce something like that, if they announce a supplement to the elite specialization system, there's a ton of stuff we can think about there, right? Just because we have the name, if they revealed that there was going to be like extra stuff going on, then suddenly it gets a lot more interesting, and there's layers more going on that the leaks wouldn't have revealed. Why can't free-to-play do higher fractals? Yeah, I think they can, right? I think that maybe it's just potions that they can't do or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they can do it. I don't know those, so don't let me put my stick in the ground. I can't believe we got given an incinerator earlier, by the way, guys. Fuck me. Wow, we're gonna get 3 legendaries on this stream. 3.
I curse you to the mists. She can rest now.
I like that green fire effect. They don't reuse that anywhere else in the game, so it feels very novel. Where's a rock? Here, we're gonna do something very funny now, guys. We're gonna do something really funny. Here we go. The door's open. In he goes. Yeah, it's not a bug. The door's open. I locked them in. Let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, they got out the other side. What? How? Who did that? No, I wanted to troll them. This is what I think MMOs and Guild Wars 2 as well need more of. Like, interactions like that. Yeah, it can cause a bit of animosity or whatever, but being able to lock people in a room and stuff, I think that stuff's fun. That's memories. That's social interactions. Oh, Pan Mocat McGreal has an eye for fine potatoes. Welcome to the Spud Club, dude. Thank you so much. Put Put says, I love watching your content since I love your personality. After a 2-year break, I got back to Guild Wars 2, but 3 months after I quit again. I guess the game just isn't for me, but I'll continue to sub and would support your channel if I could, but due to financial limitation, I cannot have fun. Oh, that's really cool, dude. Well, listen, to everyone who can't financially support me in any way, when the next expansion comes out, when we get those links, the affiliate links, the buy links, when we get those, clicking those means a world of difference. So, like, anyone who can't do any of that, anyone who's been like, I kind of want to do Patreon, but I don't know whether he's worth it, and I don't really have much money, or I kind of want to sub, but I don't know whether he's worth it, I don't know whether it's much money. Can I just say, when they finally do reveal the expansion, just hold off on your pre-purchase or your purchase or whatever until those links are available to the content creators, and then pick the content creator of your choice. Doesn't have to be yours truly, just pick the one of your choice, and it will help them out. It will. So people in that situation, do remember that. Do try to remember that. It might be months away for now, and it's pointless me saying it here, but there you go. Greed will be greed. Was that from Divinity Original Sin? It was indeed, yes, the Spud Club. You guys did good in story mode here. Well done. Carried. I would absolutely say I got carried there. Oh, we got the chest bug. Fun stuff. Alright. Well, anyway. So there's another path, and then the final one, SEP1. Cheeky, easy, cheap as chips, and then we'll go back to COF for, I think, 2 P1s again, and we're done. We will have Rodgort, the legendary. It'll be very exciting. Have we ever even been in this dungeon on this character? Apparently we have. I don't recall it. You're welcome, says Pan. Seriously, dude, thank you so much. Thanks very much for the sub. Is England your city? Yes, it is, yes. I live in the city of England, in the constituency of England, in the county of England, in the country England. That one you might have heard of before. And the continent England. And the hemisphere England. The globe England. Now I'm going to get a bit sloppy. There's a word for the inner belt. The systems inside the belt. What is that? That England. And then I'm a part of the Sol. No, sorry, the England system, star system, within.
My crew will stay behind.
The Milky Way, like one of the arms of the Milky Way.
Let's proceed.
Within, and I know this one. We're within the Virgo supercluster, and the Virgo supercluster is within Laniakea. Sorry. Not Laniakea or Virgo. England, 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 all the way up.
We aren't where we should be. The worst news?
Finally to Universe England. Oh my god, WP is an Englisher and I thought it was an Aussie all the time. That sounds funny. That sounds like a joke, but a lot of people confuse those two accents. England, England, Brexit. England means England, man. And these fucking platitudes, it's so ridiculous. Oh, I was absolutely furiously raging at a recent episode of Question Time. Furious. Some of the discussion, some of the absolute trite and nonsense that people will applaud and that people will say as a part of this country. Jesus Christ. I don't know whether I actually enjoy watching Question Time anymore. I don't know, because I don't know if I can handle it. Very few TV shows, very few things ever on television have ever made me as angry, like legitimately angry, as Question Time seems to be able to make me. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. But it's fine entertainment, I guess. Does your merch sell like a god church? one, I don't have merch. Two, I don't have a how does a god merch sell? I don't know what that even means really. Let's put some healthy water blast down for our companions. Ooh, the triple blast. Full health, guys. People probably confuse Aussies and British because a ton of Aussies are descendants of British prisoners. A ton of Americans are as well. Something I learned the other day. We basically just shipped inmates off everywhere else. You weren't allowed in the motherland. Is it right to... Oh, where is everyone? What are you guys doing back there? Come on, people. Please tell me that SCP-1 isn't alien to you. This is like the quick run. This is the place you go for quick, easy kills. Let me just say early, preemptively, because of stream delay. We're going to come to a boss fight with 3 golems in a second. I just want you guys to stand in a corner with me. And I'll cover... oh, this is really annoying with our comp. Fine. I will try to cover... Oh, I could use turrets, couldn't I? I'll use turret reflect, I guess. I have another reflect, but it can turn into a shadow wall, and then it won't actually reflect, which would be really lame. Oh, or insecurity, yeah, you can pop an earth aura on us and share it to all of us. Don't Ventari. Ventari's deflect, not reflect, isn't it? Isn't Ventari deflect? Is it actual reflect or deflect? I can't remember. Ping the skill to me. But yeah, and then we'll nuke those bosses. I am not standing anywhere near these other players because they're not going to move out. This encounter is essentially one person will be tagged for a bomb, and they have to move away from everyone else, and they're not going to know to do that. Got those cleansers under there. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot for the fucking... The ads are aggroed on me, aren't they? Yeah. I'll drop the 2 turrets again. I'm just really scared of getting CC'd off here. There we go. And I'm really scared of getting caught behind someone else here as well, so I'm just going to leap forwards. God, I'm moving slow. Oh, I'm moving too slow. I don't like it. I don't like it. Fuck's sake. Oh, why would you trigger the mine and do that? Why? Oh, what happened, man? Nobody knows dungeons anymore. Americans aren't British prisoners. They are descendants of Irish hookers and madmen. I'm sure there's a mix in there. Weak memeology. Alright. So, is he going to reflect with Ventari? Let's have a look. Did people say? Did people say anything in chat? Were you Papa blessed? Yeah, I don't get it. It must be some meme. It's probably like Harambe or something. So, if the Ventari is a reflect, then that's fine. Go for it. We'll just assume he's got it. Oh, he said 1 sec. Rip. It's over. They're coming. It's over. Bad idea. We have no cover for this. I'm bailing out. I'm bailing out big time. I'm not going anywhere near that. I mean, the Rev could have at least star 5 to break their break bars a bit quicker than that. Well, maybe we did get... Oh, no. No, no, we're wiping. Oh, God. After all that preemptive discussion. Yeah, I mean, we could have had an Axe 5 from the Ranger. Someone says, I can swap to Druid and take Offhand Axe. You don't need to swap to Druid for that. Just put the Axe on. You don't even need to trait it to be big or anything. Just put it on. I mean, I could put the turret reflect on as well. It's not a big problem. Or I could throw an Elixir U down. I'm going to assume people are fine. I mean, these will just, like, literally instantly die. Get in, stack, bro. If you don't stack, they're not going to come all the way in. Oh. Oh, they broke the bars really quickly this time. Alright, good, good, good. There we go. Lovely jubbly. God, I am a bit testy, aren't I? I apologize. People who play this with me are brave souls. Brave, brave, brave people. Oh. Sadly, these bags of wondrous goods we don't really care about right now.
Never capitulate.
Never capitulate. Capitulate is one of those words I wish I just naturally slipped into my average. Whoa, we had a duck. Oh, I swear I'm getting really conditioned to love the sound of that duck. Rohilly says stack, stack, stack. I did sound a bit like that, didn't I? I sounded like it's a 2012 like raging Guild Wars 2 player. Would be exactly what you just heard on stream. You guys need to stack more. Why are you stacking? Thing is, a lot of people don't understand. I explained it very clearly on a recent stream. A lot of people don't understand what LOS is, and they think, oh, if the majority of people are stacked, it's fine. No, it doesn't work that way. Everyone has to be there to make the AI come in. You need to stack, and so few people actually seem to understand it. They think they can just be very casual about their footing. Oh, I just need to be generally in the area. No, you need to line of sight the mob. Right, there we go. Tazza came out. That was beautiful. Anyway, beauty. Break bars down. Drop a couple of turretos. And get on our very exciting rotation of 1-1-1 surprise shot, 1-1-1 rocket, 1-1-1-1-1-1 surprise shot. Dodge. 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. 2-1-1-1-1. I was in the first party snow puff, and while you seem a bit harsh, I don't mind it at all. I do apologise if I'm being a bit harsh. You guys know that I'm not. Well, hopefully you know that I'm not actually really. I'm not really a dick. I mean, I'll talk like a dick and I'll be a dick, but I'm not really one. That's essentially what I'm saying to you. Know me, know my ways. There we go. Beauty. So, there we get a bunch of manifestos of the Multiriate, which is cool, but the important thing is Dungeon Frequenter, which we're now going to double click, and we're going to claim some juicy gold, plus Flame Legion carvings, which puts our total Flame Legion carving count up to 477, which means with just one more COFP1, we have a legendary. Woo! WP in the duck equals Pavlov and his dog. I know. I do like it though. Whenever I hear that quack, I'm like, ooh. Alright. And look, we even got some extra tokens that I would hazard I will never in the rest of my life on planet Earth spend. Those 80 tokens, never. Well, I honestly can't think of any kind of challenge series or something I would want to do on this account where I'd actually spend those. I really can't.
We have cleared the entrance to the.
All right. Oh, they're already in. Jesus, good job, guys. The funny thing is, people are actually being pretty awesome here. They are getting us through quite quickly, and it's nice.
Head on in and talk to Commander Suma. He'd surely welcome any assistance.
So close. So we only need to do one extra run. Why was it we had to do 2 extra paths of TA last week, but this one we only need to do 1? Is it because there's more bags of wondrous goods and stuff? Oh shit. We didn't get a quack noise. He didn't even leave a message. A Northern Echo Station. Northern Echo Station, thank you so much, dude. You comboed with Rohilly. You've basically paid for a pizza tonight, I think. Should I go for that, guys? Thank you so much. That's really awesome of you. That's lovely. Thanks very much. You guys are really generous. Thank you very, very much. It seems the meaner I am to people, and the more I high horse and am just a dick, the nicer people are. I don't know what that says about us. That's not a good sign, is it, really? That's not a good thing to be encouraging. Thank you very much, Northern Echo Station. That's really awesome of you. Thank you. It can be weird to think of, but honestly, a tenner goes a long way for me. And just thank you. Thank you very much. Scarf OP ArenaNet, please, Nerf.
They aren't expecting us to come through this wall. Once we
When is should I go for pizza a valid question? I don't know, when you're trying to lose weight.
it's all yours.
Right. You might want to
That becomes when it's your 5th pizza in 2 days. It becomes a valid question.
was a little excessive.
In fact, I'd hazard when it's your. Well, here's a great. Here, I want to ask people this here. I want to ask people in chat. How many pizzas in a week is 2? And be sincere with the answer. Don't give me like 7 or something, right? Because 7 is not a sincere. If you're 7 and you're below 200 pounds, I want to interview you. But here's my question: how many pizzas a week is still an appropriate amount of pizzas to have in a single week space? So if you say 7, that's like a pizza a day. That's like having a pizza for dinner every day is 7. And I can tell you now, that is not appropriate. 7 is mental. So what is an appropriate amount of pizzas to have a week? Because I think 1 is probably the answer. If you actually want to be a normal, healthy weight, 1 is probably the answer.
We'll take care of the
1, to be honest, 2, 1 to 2, 0.5. Yeah, 0.5 is fine. 1 every other week.
Make this easy on yourself.
Like, if you substitute that pizza for, like, a Burger King or something, I reckon you can be perfectly skinny and healthy and all kinds of things having 1 Burger King every 2 weeks. 1 a fortnight is fine. That's not going to hurt you. It's, you know, perfectly okay. So, 0.5 is all right?
Infidels! Burn them to the bone!
Do we have any sincere 4s in here? Any sincere 4s? Has anyone gone that high? And I know you'll look like a fat ass if you say it. I'm curious though. Iron Erif says 5 pizzas in a single week. Bolt Please says I eat 7 in a week. What the fuck do you mean? We had a lot of 2s, a lot of 3s. 2 is more than enough for a week. So there you go. There's the answer to the question that was originally asked. When is it an appropriate thing to ask? After you've already had 2 in the week. 4 is the max that I deem acceptable, but that doesn't mean I'd encourage it. It also depends on the type of pizza. Like, those Chicago... I've never had one in my life, but I've seen pictures of them. Those crazy, like, deep dish Chicago pizzas that look more like quiches than anything else. They're like pies, basically. You guys seen these? They're mental looking. I mean, the amount of fat... Well, the amount of calories, rather. I should be cleaner about my terminology here. The caloric content of one of those must be ridiculous. You know, compared to like a thin crust little one designed that you'd quickly microwave and it's like 4 slices and that's the whole thing. You know, like Chicago Town. I don't know. Is that what it is? A Chicago Town pizza? All I know is they look like pies. They look like, but they're pure cheese and tomato and stuff. No one likes them except weird bro dads? Really? No one likes them? Why do they exist then? Someone else said, ooh. It's basically a meat pie, but pizza instead of meat. I mean, that just sounds so unhealthy. It sounds mental. And listen, I'm not judging. Unhealthy to me often is like, yeah, I'll give that a go. Deep fried Mars bar. Pump it into my veins. Let's do it. I saw a picture on Casual UK last night as well of a guy that had a beer. And it was like, you know, if you have like a martini, you'd put like a cocktail stick in or whatever. This guy had essentially done something similar, except it was a beer. And instead of a cocktail stick, he like hooked a pork pie over the side of the pint. Amazing.
Priya, are you all right?
Deep fried Twinkie.
I'll arrange a detail to escort you out.
There was a legitimate place in like Liverpool or something that sells deep fried butter.
Then we're too late.
Deep fried butter. Basically, they get butter, they cover it in sugar or something, they freeze it, soak it in batter, deep fry it, and you can have it. Ridiculous. Deep, fat, fried butter. It just melts. Apparently, it's delicious, but it is like just the most direct way to clog your arteries out there. Like, I actually can't think of anything worse than that. Someone give me something worse than that. Deep fried butter. Instead of, you know, like, just injecting lard into your veins. Some actual purchasable food that is more, like, mental than that.
Keep the gate closed. I don't want these fools interrupting the final ritual.
Whenever I think about these topics, I always think, wouldn't it be fun to do a YouTube channel where you just sample foods like this? This is what you do. You just eat the most ridiculous, gross, you know, weighty foods like that. But whenever I think of that, and I'm like, yeah, that could be cool, I always catch myself, because Matt used to, maybe once or twice, he showed me a video of this guy, this massively overweight black dude that was essentially doing that on YouTube. And everyone loved him, and he got hundreds of thousands of views and stuff. But eventually he was like, yeah, this is way too unhealthy. I have to stop this. And he kind of started doing healthy videos and stuff, and he started losing weight. But his audience hated it the second he started doing it. His audience, like, basically rebelled against him, and he wasn't able to earn a living or whatever anymore. So then, and I remember Matt linking me this and talking about how sad, and it was really sad. The guy had to go back to eating really disgusting, gross, overweight, fatty, fast food stuff again for his channel, because basically his audience had pressured him into doing that. It's such a sad story. I remember that really clearly. So whenever I'm like, yeah, wouldn't it be fun to do a vlog where I eat deep fat fried butter and talk about it? It's like, that's not a road you want to go down, right? Because that poor guy, you know, he tried to make a change. He tried to, and this guy was like obese, right? He was huge. Like, he tried to make a change. He tried to, you know, put an extra 20 years onto his life. He tried to prevent the diabetes before it struck. He tried to, you know, get some mobility back. And basically everyone was like, no, you're boring now. Go back to eating Burger King, mate. And he's basically hounded into it. It's sad, isn't it? Mental. Alright, so we got 20 tokens. Plus 1 bag of wondrous goods puts us exactly on 500. Look at that. Mwah. Bon appetit. Beautiful. I'm getting hungry from all this talk. All this deep... I mean, honestly, who would crave that? Does anyone just eat butter out of a carton straight up? Wow, we just had a couple of subs. Twitch Prime, Zoo Stream, thanks very much, dude. Welcome to the Spud Club. Ragtorn says, remember to keep up my Prime sub, even though I've moved on from Guild Wars 2. Wish you well, WP. Oh, Ragtorn, thank you so much. That's really awesome of you. Are you thinking of coming back with the next expansion? Curious to hear. Last stream you said you should try it. Try what? Eating butter out of a thing? I don't think I did. I kind of like this dude in USA who makes his girlfriend gain a lot of weight just to make videos on YouTube. What?
We have cleared the entrance to the Citadel of Flame.
To be honest, I've got some pretty pessimistic views about what it means to be a successful female content creator. And I tend to think the internet is incredibly harsh to any woman who's even slightly overweight. So I'm not quite sure how that's a winning strategy. Running around for hours and hours made me think about some COF lore. Didn't Balefire attempt to take Balthazar's place as the god of fire or flame? No, I don't think he expressly did it for Balthazar. Did he do it for Balthazar? If he did, I'll talk about it, but I don't think he did. That doesn't ring any bells for me. Yeah, I mean, you can deep fry anything. Watermelon,